we go. Hey buddy, it's the Master here again. Welcome back. Next episode of the Freebooters franchise series. We're on 4. Last episode got off to a slow start behind Bradley and ended up taking the loss to the Hawkhorns 9-5. Offense did show up eventually, but unfortunately it was too late by that point. Heading into today's matchup, it's our final home game here in the 5-game stretch of the season. Ace winning the Wells on Hill against the Sirloins ace Manny Kays. This is the only matchup against the Sirloins this season. Kays comes in, no record, a 3.38 ERA and a 1.13 whip. And Noel comes in with a no record, a 7.50 ERA and a 2.17 whip. Obviously, Kays had the better first start, so Noel looking to step her game up here. Here's a look at our lineup for today's game. Third baseman Christopher Woody leads off, locked in. Following him is rookie shortstop Hesto, reliable, batting in the second slot. Batting third is first baseman Stump Pitts, also locked in. Batting fourth is center fielder Nico Jennings, who added another homer to his tally last episode. Batting fifth, left fielder Dan Cervelos. Batting sixth, DH Bad Hot Brown, who also homered last episode. Batting seventh is right fielder Dominic Burnside. Batting eighth, catcher Efren Ho. And batting ninth, getting the start today at second base, is backup infielder Dig Eforto, taking over for Cole Salmon, who is slumping right now, who has started the season off 1 for his first 8 at-bats. Possibly worse than that now that I think about it. I'm trying to do math. Yeah, he's about 1 for 8, probably 2 for 16 if I think about it. Oh well, don't matter. Anyway, looks like it's a day game for us here at Lafayette Corner. Nice bright sunny sky apparently in the picture, and it is nice and sunny out. This is our only matchup against the Sirloins this year. It's a home game this time. Take a look at the Sirloins lineup here after we take a look at Noel's numbers. Leading off is shortstop Prawn Overly, hitting .278 with 2 RBIs. Here's a closer look at Noel's numbers here on the season. In her first start, she went 6 innings, gave up 5 earned runs, 11 hits, 5 strikeouts recorded, and 2 walks. She kept the ball in the ballpark, but she did not have a very particularly good outing. Looking to bounce back here this time around. Now we'll take a quick look here at the Sirloins lineup, and then we'll check back in when something interesting happens. After Overly, it's the second baseman, Sergio Hunter, last year's starting shortstop in his second season. First with the Sirloins. We released him about a quarter of the way, I believe, or maybe even halfway through last season, as he just never showed up. Then it's former catcher Alana Stiffbottom. Right fielder Razzie Dazzler. She'll bat fourth and locked in. Stiffbottom is actually on fire. Batting fifth is first baseman Kat Stanza, who is tense. Batting sixth, veteran left fielder Morton Stamberg. Batting seventh, DH Kathy Caldesac, coming over from the Sawteeth. Batting eighth is center fielder Kason Fuller, who used to play for the Moose. And batting ninth at third base is second baseman Lloyd Cook. He is playing third base today and is rattled. All right, Noel's set. Here's the first pitch to Overly. Strike, we're underway at 100 on the gun, and we will check back in when something interesting happens.
The second baseman, number 20. Now batting, the catcher, number 2. Inside. Outside.
Good effort there on the dive by Woody, but that gets through for an RBI single as Dazzler dives in the first run of the game. And that gives the Sirloins a 1-0 lead, as that is 3 straight one-out hits here for them. Or 2 straight one-out hits and 1 hit to start off the inning. Noelle is now tense here early on as she faces the veteran Stanza, who is also tense, not hitting the ball particularly well this year. Good play by Afordo to start the double play. The second baseman comes through in the clutch, getting one of a few rare starts in his career today for the Slumping Salmon. Bottom first we go. It's Woody, Reliable, and Pitts due up here against Manny Kays, the ace of the Sirloins pitching staff. Let's take a quick look here at Manny's numbers on the season. Manny has no record in his one start on the year. He went 5 1/3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs, giving up only 2 hits as well. Walked 4, hit a batter, and struck out 3. His batting average against on the year is 105. So he had a very dominant start, but that high walk count probably drove his pitch count up and took him out of the game earlier than the Sirloins were expecting. Though based on their performances this year, they probably won that game. Woody takes a strike there on the curveball. And he's down swinging on a changeup. First punch out today for Kays, as that was in the dirt. Brings up the rookie shortstop Hesto, Reliable. Pitts goes with that pitch the other way. Left center field hit pretty well, but it's going to be run down by Fuller in the gap, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Kays here to start his afternoon. 1-0 remains the score to the second. Stanberg, cul-de-sac, and Fuller due up for the Sirloins.
Designated hitter, Kathy cul-de-sac.
Good throw down by Ho to get the runner as Stanberg is hung out to dry. I believe that was a failed hit and run attempt. As Stanberg, that was his first stolen base attempt of the year. He has been thrown out. He is 0 for 1 on the season now. Good battle there from cul-de-sac, but Noelle finally gets the better of her. 2 down in the inning here for Fuller.
That's inside.
Good bounce back inning for Noelle here on the mound. She gives up the hit, but the base runner's thrown out by effort Ho, and then she retires the next two batters in order. Bottom two still 1-0. 4, 5, and 6 due up for us. It's Jennings, Velos, and Brown.
The center fielder, number 8. Strike. Strike.
And Case gets his second punch out of the contest, as that was a high fastball chased by Jennings. He's already locked in here after 4 batters. Velos bloops that to right field, and that drops for a base hit. First hit today for the Freebooters. Knocks K's out of his locked-in mojo as well. Brings up the DH Brown. Runner goes on the first pitch. Fastball called a strike. Throw down is late. It's a stolen base for Velos. For Dancer, that is her second stolen base attempt of the whole season. She is 2 for 2. Brown's grounded advances her to third, and that gives Burnside the 2-out RBI chance here, looking for his first RBI of the season. Dribble up the third base line. It's going to be a tough play. Burnside is thrown out by Cook despite his weak arm. Case gives up a hit and a stolen base, but strands the runner as he holds on to the 1-0 lead to the third. 9, 1, and 2 due up for the Sirloins. Cook, Overly, and Hunter.
The third baseman, Lloyd Cook. That's down. That's low. Now batting the shortstop, number 3.
Got him to chase an inside fastball. First punch out today for Noelle. 2 down in the inning.
Number 20. Outside. Now batting the catcher, number 2.
Great diving stop by Reliable up the middle to get the throw off, and that will end the inning as Noelle throws another scoreless inning. Bottom 3, 1-0 to score. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Freebooters. Ho, Eforto, and Woody.
The catcher, number 9. Up the plate. Strike. Strike.
Here's Digafordo batting 9th today. Second baseman getting his first at bat of the season. In the lineup for Salmon today. Good effort, just not enough break.
Third baseman, number 19. Strike.
1-2-3 inning here for Kays as he gets through the third cleanly. Remains 1-0 here to the 4th. Middle of the lineup up for the Sirloins. Dazzler, Stanza, and Stanberg. Dazzler leading off. RBI single her first time up. So far it's the only run on the scoreboard for either club.
Strike. That's inside. first baseman, Cat Stanza. Inside. Ball high. Now batting, the left fielder, Morton Stanberg. Strike. Ball low. Foul ball. Strike three.
Got him with a two-seamer up and in. Another punch-out for Noel, her second today, and that puts the cap on 1-2-3 inning for her here in the top of the fourth. Bottom half we go. Reliable Pitts and Jennings due up here against Kays.
The shortstop, number 30. Nope, high.
Blooper in the left field. That's going to drop for a base hit as Reliable gets his first hit today. He's 1 for 2. Second one on the line score for us so far.
The first baseman, number 12.
Hard liner to center by Pitts, but it's going to be right at Fuller. Easy catch, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 8. Off the plate.
Pop up there behind second. It's going to be an easy catch for Overly, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 3. Strike.
Blooper to left field and shallow. Overly runs out to make the catch though, and that will strand the runner after the leadoff single. To the fifth, another scoreless inning for Kays. 1-0 remains the score. Bottom three in the lineup up for the Sirloins: Cul-de-sac, Fuller, and Cook.
The designated hitter, Kathy Cul-de-sac. That's down. Now batting, the center fielder, number 13. That's outside.
Nice diving stop by Fordos. He'll make the play to first on the fielder's choice. 1 down.
Lloyd Cook. No, that's low. Strike.
Check swing called, strike 3 on the low inside corner on the heater from Noel. Third punch out today. 2 down in the inning here. RBI chance for Overly here with 2 down.
Ball low. No, low. That's up. Ball 4. Take your base.
And that's a 4-pitch walk here for Noel, her first today.
Now batting.
First and second now with 2 down for Hunter. Singled his last time at the plate. He's 1 for 2.
Strike. Ball inside.
Liner to right field, but it's right at Burnside who makes the catch, and Noel strands the runners. Bottom 5, it's still 1-0 here. Brown, Burnside, and Hodu up against Kays.
The designated hitter, Bad Hop Brown. No.
Curveball hit hard up the middle to short. Easy play for Overly. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 43.
Liner up the middle, base hit for Burnside. His first hit today, he's 1 for 2. Third hit on the line score for us as we're slowly chipping away at K's momentum. Here's a catcher effort, Ho. Hanging curveball on the hit and run, and that's ripped into left center field for Ho. That's going to be extra bases. Burnside was running. He will score easily from first. We are tied up at 1 on the RBI double by effort. Ho, I believe that's his first RBI of the season. And that's going to bring in second baseman Digafordo. 0 for 1 today. Let me check that real quick. Ho came into this game with no RBIs, so that is his first RBI of the game. Oh yeah, we definitely needed that rally cap. Good call on that. Tied us up already. Let's see if a Fordo can come through with an RBI hit. Little blooper, but it's right at Hunter. There's Woody. Big spot here for Christopher. Good pitch. A little late. Broken bat on the middle, up the ground to Hunter. Second baseman makes the play easily to end the inning, but the Freebooters tied up with an RBI double from catcher Everett Ho to the 6th. It's 1-1. Stiff bottom, Dazzler and Stanza, middle of the lineup, do up here for the Sirloins. Here's our former catcher Alana Stiff bottom leading off on fire still. 1 for 2 with the single today. Noel looking to get through the 6th here. Nice knockdown by Pitts. Can he recover in time? Yes, he can, as Noel's there to back him up. She's locked in now, 1 down. Ooh, good effort by Fordo, but it gets through in the right center for a base hit. Second hit today for Dazzler. She's 2 for 3. That puts a go-ahead run on base for Stanza. Dropper to short. Reliable to second, 1 and Fordo to first. In time, it's a double play, and we get out of the inning. Noel gets through the 6th. It's a quality start for our ace, bottom 6th. Reliable Pitts and Jennings, middle of our lineup, due up here against K's for the 3rd time today. Rookie Reliable's 1 for 2. Bloop single his last time up. A little late on that heater. Hanging curveball, crushed by Reliable to center, but he doesn't have any power against lefties, so Fuller makes the easy catch. 1 down. There's Pitts 0 for 2 today. 2 flyouts on the line score to center. Good hold. Fouled off by Pitts, out of play on the left side. 2-1 the count now. Down and in, lined into left field. Good pitch there by Pitts as he uses his strength to get it through. That's his first hit. He's 1 for 3. 1 down runner at first for Jennings, who's 0 for 2 today. There's a pick off to first as they knew Pitts was going. He'll be caught stealing for the 2nd time this season. 2 down in the inning. Pitts now 0 for 2 on stolen base attempts. Fastball at the knees, hard up the middle. Nice diving stop by Overly. He fires the first in time to get Jennings, and Kays gets through another scoreless inning to the 7th. We're still tied at 1. Stanberg called to Zach and Fuller to up here. Noel is done after 6 innings of work. Gave up 7 hits, 1 walk, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts recorded. It's a quality start for the ace as she cuts her ERA down to 4.50. Very good outing for her compared to her first one. Coming out of the bullpen first. Let's see. We're in the middle of their left-handed heavy portion of their lineup. It's lefty, lefty, righty, lefty, and then righty, 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 lefty. So either way, we're going to get hurt. We're going to go with Martinez here, making his third appearance. This is do or die for Augustus here. 0 for 1 on the year, 18 ERA and a 3 whip. 6 earned runs given up in 2 appearances, totaling only 3 innings. 8 hits surrendered with a walk, 1 of them a homer, and he's also struck out 3. Batting average against for him is .500 on the season. This is make or break for Martinez. If he does not have a good outing here, we are probably going to pull the trigger and replace him. So, your move, Augustus. Make us proud. Earn your keep. And he immediately gives up a double to Stanberg. Great start. Well, Stanberg's in scoring position here for cul-de-sac.
Kathy cul-de-sac. Strike. Inside. No. Off the plate. Strike. Take your base.
Slider up and in is taken just high, and that's the first walk today for Martinez. First 2 batters on here for Fuller. And he is being pinch hit for by third baseman Sky Rodriguez, as she's hitting .667 on the year. No homers or RBIs yet, but she is a power threat against left-handers. Right person to call off the bench, I guess, if you want a homer. And she just gets under the fastball to right center. Burnside calling. And the runner's going to tag for third. Good throw by Burnside. Discourages that effort. 1 down. There's Cook.
That's down. Ball inside.
Runner goes for third. Throw down is just laid. A good stolen base by Stanberg. He is now, I believe, 1 for 3 on the season? No, he is now 1 for 2. He was thrown out trying to steal earlier in the game. It's a suicide squeeze, but it's fouled off by Cook. Full count pitch here coming from Martinez. Grounder up the middle. Diving is reliable to make the stop. Forward to first. Just laid. It's an fielder's choice, and Cook gets the RBI. 2-1 Sirloins here, and here's Overly. 1 for 2 today. Walked his last time up. Our grounder in the hole, just past the diving Woody's glove at third. Another hit given up by Martinez in the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 20.
Hunter rips that to right field. That's another base hit. Burnside comes up throwing and will hold the runner to third. Bases loaded now against Martinez with 2 down. Here's Stiff Bottom, our former catcher, looking to drive in the runs and break the game open.
Ball inside. That's up.
Ripped to left field, right at Velos, and Martinez gets out of the jam before things explode. But the Sirloins get the fielder's choice by Cook to get a run in. It's 2-1. Bottom 7th. Velos, Brown, and Burnside have to face K's.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Yeah, it's a weird animation. I guess it's just pre-programmed in the game.
Now in the game, Tish Ball.
Rodriguez will exit as Tish Ballin. The backup outfielder will come in to play center. That shores up the defense in center. Velos is 1 for 2 today.
Ball high.
There's also a stolen base today as well.
Strike.
Good strike there from K's. Lined up the middle. That's into right center field. Will that get by Ballin? Not quite. It'll be another single for Velos. Tying run on base here to start the inning. That'll bring up Brown 0 for 2.
Hitter. Bad Hop Brown. Right.
0-2 count to Brown. Runner goes, and it's a second stolen base today for Velos. I believe that makes her 3 for 3 on the season. It does. 0-2 count to Brown here as Whiffer activates. And he strikes out swinging. Third punch out today for K's. 1 down in the inning. Here's Burnside. Singled his last time up, looking to drive in a runner here. Pick off into second. Nothing doing as Velos stays.
That's inside.
Pick off to second again. Velos gets back. It's a good strike. 1-1 to count to Burnside.
That's outside.
Good take. Curveball just outside from K's. 2-1 to count. Liner to first, right at stanza. 2 down. Got to bring up Ho. Doubled in a run his last time up. He's 1 for 2 today. Gets it to right. Hunter dives and robs him of a base hit. We get the leadoff runner on. They steal second base, and we can't score. To the 8th, it's 2-1 still. Dazzler, Stanza, and Stanberg do up.
The right fielder, Razzie Dazzler.
Jennings thankfully runs that down on the warning track as it had extra bases written all over it.
Ball low. Now batting, the left fielder, Morton Stanberg. Hope high. That's inside. No. Strike.
That's a good 1-2-3 inning from Martinez as he gets through the 8th cleanly. Bottom half we go. Forto, Woody, and Reliable do up here against K's. Forto's 0 for 2 today, looking to get on base for the first time this season. Hanging curveball, and he will do just that as he lines a center into right center. Lines a single into right center. Let's try grammar here. Tying run on base to start the inning once again, and here's Woody 0 for 3. Forto, not a very particularly fast runner, so he will not be trying to steal. Woody lines that down the right field line, but it's just foul. 1-1 the count as the count evens up here. And Woody fights that off foul. 1-2 the count. Fastball down and in, lined in the left field, but that hangs up for Stanberg. Easy catch. 1 down. Dribbler to first base. Stanza has no play at second. She'll tap the bag herself. 2 down. Runner in scoring position for Pitts, who singled his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Pitts finds the gap in right center field. That's going to be a base hit, and that will score a Forto from second. We are tied at 2. Our best player comes through in the clutch. That brings up Jennings with 2 down in the inning.
Ball inside.
And Jennings goes with that pitch and lines it down the left field line. That's another base hit. First and second now with 2 down. Extends the inning for Velos, who's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and 2 stolen bases, and she's locked in right now. This is the right person to have up at the plate. Second best hitter on the team. Curveball's way inside from K's as he's behind 1-0. That's low, 2-0.
That's inside.
Changeup is just inside, 3-0 the count. Changeup floats in there, 3-1. Chases it in the dirt and breaks her bat. Velos retired as K's stands tall. Gets through the 8th. To the 9th, we're tied at 2. Bottom 3 in the lineup up for the Sirloins. Cul-de-sac, Ballin, and Cook. Martinez done after 2 innings of work. Gave up the 1 run, 1 walk, and 3 hits. Not a great outing. I don't know where he stands with this team right now. He's young. His ratings are decent. but he definitely needs his accuracy to come up if he wants to stay on the team any longer. But he's earned himself at least one more appearance. Coming into pitch is the right-hander Maxton Bates. Bates is 1-0 on the year, 4.50 ERA, 1.75 WHIP in his 2 appearances. He's thrown 4 innings, given up 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 of them a homer. Batting average against for him on the year is .412. Cul-de-sac chases after the first pitch and pops it up shallow right center. Eforto out for it. Second baseman puts it away. And here is Tish Ballin, the center fielder, getting her first bat of the game. She was a defensive replacement last inning. Or 2 innings ago, I should say. Comebacker to the mound. Bates fumbles it, but gets it over to first in time. 2 down. We'll bring up Cook, 0-for-3 today with an RBI ground out. Fielder's choice. He's also hit into 2 double plays as he grounds to third. Woody makes the easy play. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Bates here in the 9th. Let's go win it. Bottom half of the 9th we go. Brown, Burnside, and Ho do up here against Kays. 87 pitches so far for Kays. He's given up 9 hits, struck out 3, and given up 2 runs, but he has not walked a batter, and he has kept the ball in the ballpark. Brown lines at the right center. Hunter robs him of a nice leaping catch. 1 down. Why couldn't he do that for us when he was on our team? Here's Burnside. 1-for-3 today with a single and a run scored. 1-2 count to Burnside as tough out activates. Chases it but fouls it off. Chases it again but bloops it up the middle. Overly runs it down behind the second base. 2 down. Here's Ho, 1-for-3 with an RBI double. Kays will exit after 8 2/3 innings. He is going to get a no decision for his trouble. He gave up 2 earned runs, 9 hits, struck out 3. Coming on in relief is the ace left-hander, Shay D out of the bullpen. Here are D's numbers on the season. She has no record, a 1.50 ERA with a 1 WHIP. She's given up 1 earned run in 4 appearances, totaling 6 innings, which is the most out of the bullpen. 4 hits surrendered, 1 of them a homer. She's walked 2 and struck out 3. Batting average against is a very solid 190 on the season, so they went to the right reliever here in my opinion. Let's see if she can get the last out to force extras. That cutter caught the zone, 0-1. And Ho pops it up to shallow right. This should be an easy catch for Hunter. He'll make it. And it is a combined 1-2-3 inning for Kays and D as they force extra innings. We head to the 10th. Top of the Sirloins lineup due up Overly, Hunter, and Stiff Bottom. Overly gets a changeup at the knees and he rips it into left field. It's over the wall for a leadoff home run. 3 for 4 day for Overly. That's his first homer of the season, and the Sirloins have a 3-2 lead. Here's Hunter, 2 for 4 day. Curveball at the knees is laced up the middle for a base hit. And a forkball's ripped into right field by Stiff Bottom. She'll get her second hit today. She's now 2 for 5. 3 hits to start the inning for the Sirloins. Grounder at the middle. Fordo flips it to second, 1 reliable to first. It's a double play. Runner gets the third though, and that'll set up Stanza with the 2-out RBI chance, but she is 0 for 4 today. Soft grounder up the middle, and that's going to get the insurance run home as Stanza's now 1 for 5 with the RBI single. 4-2 Sirloins lead.
The left fielder, Morton Stanley. Outside. Straight.
Soft grounder to second. Afordo makes the play to end the inning. Bates gets through it finally, but he gives up the 2 runs, 1 on the solo home run to Overly, and then a 2-out RBI single by Stanza. Sirloins have a 4-2 lead, and Shady, their ace reliever, on the hill. We have Erforto, Woody, and Reliable due up.
The second baseman, Dig Aferto. Off the plate. Break.
Porter lines at the right, but Stanza makes a leaping catch. 1 down. Getting annoyed. Here's Woody, 0 for 4 day for the leadoff man. And D's locked in. Woody just misses the line, 1 and 2. And he strikes out swinging. First punch out today for D. 2 down in the inning. Here's Reliable. Forces that one in the hole to short. Overly makes a diving stop, but his throw will be late. Reliable beats it out for an infield single to bring the tying run to the plate in Stump Pitts. RBI single his last time up. Let's see if he can come through in the clutch one more time. Gets that curveball up the middle. Overly dives and cuts it off, but Pitts beats it out again as he rushes at the throw. Another infield single sets up Jennings. 1 for 4 today with the single. And he lines that into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Reliable's going to score easily. Pitts will get to third. And it is now a 4-3 game as it's a single for Jennings. Here's Velos, tying run at third, winning run at first. 2 for 4 day with 2 singles. Gets it. Hit it up the middle, but D reacts quickly to snag the liner before it gets behind her, and the Freebooters lose on a heartbreaker. 4-3 the final. Sirloins hang on to win. Both teams get over double-digit hits, but it was a low-scoring affair as both aces were pitching today, and they both pitched really well, all things considered. Only 2 earned runs given up between the... Actually, 1 earned run given up for Noel, 2 for K's, so good outings for both of them. Hitting lines, everyone in the Sirloins lineup got hits except Fuller, Rodriguez, Ballin, and Cook. Top half of their lineup hit really well. 3 hit days for Overly, 3 hit day for Hunter as well. The winning RBI comes off the bat of Cat Stanza on the 2-out single in the 10th. Overly had the solo home run in the top half of the 10th as well. That run was erased. RBIs also for Dazzler and Cook. Dazzler on a single and Cook on a ground out. On the other side, for us, Woody was hitless at the top, and Brown was hitless in the 6th hole. Everyone else got at least 1 hit. 3-hit day for Pitts. He drives in a run on a single. Jennings singled in a run there in the last inning, and Ho doubled in a run earlier in the game. Pitching lines, K's goes 8 2/3, 9 hits given up, 2 earned runs, 3 Ks. No decision for him. D gets the win, inning and a third out of the pen. She improves to 1-0. 3 hits given up, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout. On our side, Noel gets a quality start but a no decision. 6 innings, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, 7 hits given up for her. Martinez, 2 innings out of the pen, 3 hits, an earned run, 1 walk given up by him. Bates takes the loss, 2 innings out of the pen, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 home run given up. He falls to 1-1 on the season. Player of the game is Prawn Overly with his 3 hits, one of them being that late homer. Manny K's had a solid outing of 8 2/3, giving up 2 earned runs, and Noel with the 6 innings, 1 earned run given up is your 3rd place finisher. And that's a tough one to lose as we fall to 2-3 on the season, having lost our last 3 games in a row. Losing streak continues. And we're going to start a road game stretch here. As we fall to 4th place in the division now. We are now 2-3, and we will take on the Moonstars for the only time this season in our first road game of the year. We will once again be facing the flamethrower Vern Turnburner for the 3rd time in this series. He is 1-0, coming off a shutout in his first appearance as he's locked in with an 0.82 whip. And we will be sending the injured Tusker Fuss to the mound, 1-0, 2.70 ERA, and a 1.05 whip. Ho gets +2 speed. Bradley gets +1 accuracy, even though he didn't play, as he finally advances to a B- level. He also gets +5 velocity as well. He also gets +3 junk. Wow, so he improved across the board here. Bad Hot Brown +8 contact as he maxes his contact up over 90, 6 short of the maximum level. Cole Salmon gets +7 arm there at second base, although that doesn't do us any good because he plays second base. Player development options here. We got some speed, fielding, and arm here for Salmon with a good % chance to get contact versus right-handers. Definitely going to need that trait. This one for Brown, we're not going to get this one as he needs to improve his fielding, so pass. Martinez, the Emery board, it might be worth the risk here, considering he needs to improve his stats if he wants to stay on the team. This one for Woody will be here next time. This one for Bates, we are not touching. That is a horrible chance to get walk prones, and it's really expensive for not much benefit. Pass on that one. This one for Polbean is a very good one if we want to get his contact up. So it looks like we got 3 we want to get here. Do this one for Martinez first, as it's the most expensive. +4 junk, alright. Gets the 2 accuracy, I was hoping for the 7. And he avoids the K-Dud, so very good rolls. Gets a little bit better. And then Polbean, we're going to do his contact now. +4. Alright, could have been better. Does not get low pitch, unfortunately. But he does improve to a B-. And Salmon here will improve his fielding and speed and whatnot. Gets the 5 speed, that's good. Gets the 1 fielding, alright. 1 arm. And he does not get the contact versus right-handers, which would have been nice. Still, 3 young players all getting a little bit better. Set the lineups here, call it a day. They want Ho to start. I mean, he did drive in a run, so I guess we can start him here. If he struggles, we can always bring Freeman off the bench as pinch hitter. They want McCoy to DH here instead of Brown, who is now tense, so that is a good choice there, in my opinion. They still want Burnside to start over Polbean, which is fine because Burnside's been hitting recently, so I'll let it slide. Alright, so we're going to have Woody lead off, followed by Reliable, then Pitts, who's still locked in, Jennings, who's locked in again, Balos, Burnside, Ho, McCoy. I'm going to move McCoy up to the 6th slot here. I'm going to take Ho, put him in the 7th slot, Burnside will bat 8th, and then we'll let Salmon bat 9th. Hopefully that day off to fix his mojo will help him turn his bat around. Alright, that'll do it for this episode, guys. Tough loss out there today as we lose in extra innings to the Sirloins 4-3. Lose our 3rd straight game in a row to end the homestand. We're now going to take our act on the road here, as this first one against the Moonstars is 1 of 4 in a row here, which will take us through the end of the first half of the season and into the first start of the second half of the season. So until next time, guys, I will catch you later. This is the Nasty One, signing off.